Ever wake up with zero excuses, pure focus and the unstoppable drive to crush your goals no matter what? Sounds impossible, right? Wrong. Meet Sarah, single mom who went from hitting snooze 5 times to running a 6-figure business in a year. How? Not motivation. Not luck. Discipline. And today I'm handing you the exact system she used, the Lotus Method, so you can rewire your brain, erase procrastination, and lock in like an 880 seal. Stick with me, this is game over for laziness. Here's the cold hard truth: motivation is a scam. It's that friend who promises to show up but bails last minute. You felt it pumped on day 1, dead by day 3. Why? Because motivation depends on feelings, discipline. It's your ironclad contract with success. Elon Musk doesn't feel like building rockets. David Goggins doesn't feel like running 200 miles. They do it anyway. And the Lotus Method trains you to think like them. Want to know the secret sauce? The lotus flower grows in filthy, muddy water, yet it rises spotless, untouched by chaos. That's you after this method. Distractions, temptations, rise above. Here's exactly how. Want to know the secret sauce? The lotus flower grows in filthy, muddy water, yet it rises spotless, untouched by chaos. That's you after this method. Distractions, temptations, rise above. Here's exactly how. Ever hit snooze and hated yourself? Meet the 5-second rule. The second you hesitate, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. It's your brain's panic button. Maria used this to go from couch to marathon. Delayed gratification is your superpower. Crave a snack, wait 10 minutes. Urge to scroll. Do one work task first. Train your brain, long-term rewards, short-term dopamine. Want to know the secret sauce? The lotus flower grows in filthy, muddy water, yet it rises spotless, untouched by chaos. That's you after this method. Distractions, temptations, rise above. Here's exactly how. Want to know the secret sauce? The lotus flower grows in filthy, muddy water, yet it rises spotless, untouched by chaos. That's you after this method. Distractions, temptations, rise above. Here's exactly how. Ever hit snooze and hated yourself? Meet the 5-second rule. The second you hesitate, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. It's your brain's panic button. Maria used this to go from couch to marathon. Delayed gratification is your superpower. Crave a snack, wait 10 minutes. Urge to scroll. Do one work task first. Train your brain, long-term rewards, short-term dopamine. Multitasking is a myth. Time blocking is king. Tom, a failing student, uses to ace his exams. How? 90-minute sprints. Phone off. Zero interruptions. Be the lotus bloom above the noise. Track or trash your progress. James logs every win in a $2 notebook. Missed a day. No guilt, just restart. But the real hack: identity shift. Stop, I'll try, start, I am disciplined. Your brain believes what you tell it days. That's all I need from you. One habit: root, stem, bloom, thrive. Prove to yourself discipline isn't genetic, it's trained. Smash like if you're ready. Subscribe if you dare to change. And remember, lotuses grow in mud, but they rise untouched. You were built to rise too. Now go. Let me ask you something. When you look in the mirror tomorrow, who do you want to see? The same person who keeps promising change but never follows through? Or the disciplined warrior who commands their day like a CEO? The choice is yours. But here's the real secret: this method works even when you don't. Like Mark, who built his first app while working night shifts. Or Lisa, who lost 40 pounds without a gym membership. They weren't special. They just used the system. Your turn starts now. Pick one thing, just one, you'll commit to for the next 7 days. Not try. Commit. Because in exactly 1 week, you'll either have results or regrets. And I know which one you'd rather feel. Smash that like button if you're in with excuses. Subscribe right now, because next week's video will upgrade your life even more. And drop in the comments with your one goal. Let's hold each other accountable. This is your breakthrough moment. Take it. Picture this. It's 6 a.m. Your alarm screams, but instead of slamming snooze, you're already lacing up your shoes. No grogginess, no excuses. Just action. That's the power of the Lotus Method, and today I'm handing you the keys to this unstoppable mindset. But first, let's murder the biggest lie about discipline. You've been told it's about willpower. Wrong. Willpower is a leaking bucket. Real discipline, it's about systems, and the Lotus Method is your cheat code. Take Jake, a college dropout drowning in debt. He tried motivation. Failed. Then he discovered the root stage and everything changed. How? He didn't just want success, he anchored it to something brutal. If I fail, I'm homeless. Harsh. Yes. Effective. He's now clearing 10,000 months. Here's where most people die. They skip the STEM stage. They don't train their brain's panic button, the 5-second rule. Think of it like this. When your warm bed screams at you to stay, you explode up at 1 like your mattress is electrified. Navy SEALs do this. Now you will too. But the real magic, bloom stage. Ever seen a lion hunt? Total focus, no distractions. That's you in deep work mode. Sarah, mom with 3 kids, uses time blocking to write novels in 25-minute bursts. Result? A book deal in 6 months. While changing diapers. Now the killer move thrive stage. This is where you rewire your identity. Stop saying I'm trying to be disciplined. Start roaring, I am disciplined. Because when David Goggins wakes up at 3 a.m. to run, he doesn't negotiate, he obeys. And soon, neither will you. So here's your battle plan. For the next 7 days, you'll assault 1 habit. Just 1, wake up at 5 a.m. 50 push-ups. No social media until noon. Root your why. Stem your impulses. Bloom your focus, thrive through tracking. And when you slip, you reset in seconds, not days. This isn't just advice, it's your intervention. The clock's ticking. In 1 week, you'll either be proud or pathetic. No middle ground. Smash like right now if you're choosing pride. Subscribe because next week we go nuclear on productivity. Comment Lotus if you're all in. You ever notice how the most successful people in the world, the CEOs, the billionaires, they all have this crazy ability to just do the work? No excuses. No, I'll do it later. Just pure relentless action. That's not talent. That's not luck. That's discipline. And here's the shocking truth. You can train yourself to have that exact same superpower starting today. Let me hit you with some real talk. Motivation is dead. It's a scam. It's that friend who's always like, yeah, man, let's totally hang out. But never actually shows up. Discipline. Discipline is your ride or die. The one who shows up at 4 a.m. with coffee when you need to grind. And the Lotus Method? That's your blueprint to building that unshakable discipline muscle. Here's how it works in the real world. Meet my boy Carlos. Dude was 300 pounds, depressed, working a dead-end job. Then he discovered the root stage. He didn't just say, I want to lose weight. He rooted his reason in pain. I refuse to die before 40. Boom. 18 months later, dude's running marathons. That's the power of a why that hurts. Now let's talk about the stem stage. This is where you install your mental armor. Every time you're about to hit snooze, every time you're about to grab that junk food, every time you're about to scroll instead of work, you hit them with the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 nuclear option. That countdown. That's you take control. That's you telling your brain, Wayne, negotiate with terrorists. Stop. Bloom stages where you turn into a focused monster. Imagine this, you sit down to work. Phone's in another room, notifications, dead. Distractions, murdered. For the next 90 minutes, it's just you and the work. That's how Amanda wrote her entire PhD thesis in 3 months while working full time. No genius, no magic, just pure undistracted beast mode. But here's where most people fail, the thrive stage. This isn't about being perfect. This is about being permanent. You miss a day. Cool. The lotus doesn't die because it got muddy one afternoon. It just blooms again tomorrow. That's why you track. That's why you journal. That's why you look in the mirror and say, I am a disciplined person, until your lazy ass believes it.s. Oh, here's your mission. Should you choose to accept it, for the next 7 days, you're going to war with your weakest habit. You're going to root it in pain. You're going to stem it with the 5-second rule. You're going to bloom with insane focus. And you're going to thrive by tracking every damn day. The clock starts in, oh wow. In 1 week, you're either going to be the person who changed their life, or the person who watched this video and did nothing. Which one will it be? Smash that like button if you're ready to transform. Subscribe because next week we're taking this to the next level. And drop a lotus in the comments if you're ready to grow through the mud and be alone. Remember this, the lotus doesn't ask for permission to rise. It just does. Starting today, neither will you. Now get out there and make IT happen. I want to know the difference between people who dream and people who achieve. It's not talent. It's not luck. It's not even hard work. It's one thing: they don't let their feelings run the show. I think about that for a second. When you wake up tired, you hit snooze. When they wake up tired, they get up anyway. When you don't feel like it, you scroll TikTok. When they don't feel like it, they do the damn work. When you get distracted, you give in. When they get distracted, they snap back like a rubber band. That's not magic. That's trained discipline. And you can build it starting today. Here's how. 1. The no negotiation rule. Your brain is a sneaky little negotiator. Just 5 more minutes. I'll start tomorrow. 1 more video. Stop negotiating with a liar. The moment you feel resistance, that's your cue to move faster. Alarm goes off. Feet hit the floor before your brain talks you out of it. I don't feel like working. First rep, first sentence, first task done before you decide. Craving junk food. Your hand stops mid-reach like a touch fire. This isn't about motivation. It's about training your brain to obey before it complains. 2. The 2-minute domino trick. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. It can't work out. Do 2 minutes. Can't focus. Write 1 sentence. Don't want to study? Read 1 paragraph. Why? Because action triggers action. The first domino knocks over the rest. Most people wait to feel ready. Winners create the feeling by doing. 3. The zero exception policy. Mississippi one day at the gym. No big deal, right? Wrong. Skip 1 day and your brain learns rules are flexible. Skip 2 and discipline crumbles. Solution: no exceptions. Not one. Not ever. If you commit to waking at 5 a.m., you wake at 5 a.m. No, but I was tired. If you said no sugar, you don't take 1 bite. If you block social media until noon, you don't just check. Discipline is a muscle. Every time you bend the rules, you weaken it. Every time you hold the line, you strengthen it. 4. The identity flip. Stop saying, I'm trying to be disciplined. I want to be productive. I wish I had willpower. Start declaring, I am disciplined. I am a person who follows through. I am someone who does what they say. Your brain believes what you tell it, so feed it the truth. The challenge: if you dare for the next 7 days, you will pick 1 habit: waking early, no phone first hour, daily workout, etc. Apply the no negotiation rule. No excuses, no just this once. Use the 2-minute domino. Start small, but start. Lock in the zero exception policy. No cheats, no slips. Reinforce your identity flip. Speak it, own it, become it. At the end of 7 days, you won't just have discipline. You'll be disciplined. The choice is yours. Click like if you're in. Subscribe because next week gets even better. Comment locked in if you're ready to transform. Final truth: discipline isn't something you find, it's something you prove. Let's cut the inspirational crap and get real. You're here because something's broken. That project you keep putting off, the workouts you keep skipping, the dreams collecting dust. That's not bad luck, that's you flaking on you. But here's the good news: fixing it doesn't require some mystical motivation hack. It requires 3 brutal truths in 1 simple system. Truth 1: your brain is playing you. Right now, as you watch this, part of you is already crafting excuses. I'll start Monday. I work better under pressure. I'm just not a morning person. Bullshit. These are lies your comfort zone tells you to stay small. Truth 2: motivation is a myth. You think Elon Musk wakes up feeling like building rockets? Please. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. The only difference between you and people who get results: they move before they feel ready. Truth 3: small choices define your life. That 1 missed day becomes a week, becomes a year, becomes where did my life go? But the reverse is also true. 1 disciplined choice repeated becomes unstoppable momentum. Now the system, so simple a 5th grader could do it. When you wake up tomorrow, do this. The second your eyes open, say 3, 2, 1, go and get up. No snooze. No negotiation. Within 10 minutes, complete 1 small win. 10 push-ups. 1 page read. 1 important email sent. When distractions come, and they will, say no out loud like you're rejecting a telemarketer. At day's end, write down 1 sentence. Today I proved I can underscore. Fill in the blank. That's it. No fancy apps. No complex routines. Just you showing up yourself like your dreams depend on it, because they do. Here's your wake-up call. A year from now, you'll either be the person who finally took control, or you'll be making the same excuses with more regret. The world doesn't care about your reasons, only your results. So what's it gonna be? Like this video if you're done being your own worst enemy. Subscribe because tomorrow's video will hit even harder. And comment no more if you're finally ready to show up for your damn self. Every legend was once a beginner. Your comeback starts the moment you stop letting your weak moments define you. Now go be great. Discipline isn't about perfection, it's about ownership. Every time you choose action over excuses, you rewrite your future. The Lotus Method isn't magic, it's a mindset hack that forces you to rise above distractions, no matter how muddy life gets. For the next 7 days, attack 1 habit like your life depends on it, because it does. Track your wins, crush your weak moments. Prove to yourself that you're unstoppable. The world doesn't reward talent, it rewards consistency. So will you stay stuck in someday mode, or will you bloom now? Drop away in the comments, let's see who's really ready. Your breakthrough starts today. Discipline isn't punishment, it's freedom. Freedom from regret. From what if? From watching others live the life you want. The Lotus Method works because it's not about fighting your nature, but rewiring it. Every 5 a.m. alarm you answer, every distraction you ignore, every I don't feel like it you bulldoze through, That's you growing through the mud. The next 7 days will pass anyway. Will they find you stronger or making the same excuses? This is your intervention. Your life doesn't get better by chance, it gets better by change. The lotus blooms. The warrior trains, the winner executes. What will you do? Comment rising if you're ready to claim your power. The world is waiting. Discipline hurts, but regret hurts worse. For years, you've traded what you want most for what you want now. That ends today. The Lotus Method isn't some feel-good philosophy, it's a weapon. A weapon to destroy excuses, to conquer weakness, to force your dreams into reality. The next week will test you. Your bed will beg you to stay. Your phone will scream for attention. Your mind will whisper lies. But when you push through, that's when you'll meet the real you, the version buried under years of maybe tomorrow. This is your moment, your choice, your war.